everybody, Eric again. Like and subscribe. Here we go. Let's read about the Jesus Saves case. The Jesus Saves case was a Dutch lawsuit between Joop van Oegingen and Guysen-Landen municipality. Background: the farm in question, named the Guysenstedt, is owned by the Van Oegingen family. Farmer Joop van Oegingen, a father of 16, and his wife, Petra, underwent a radical conversion to the Christian faith. The Joop began proselytizing in 2003 by distributing leaflets at cycling races in which his sons participated. After a collision involving one of his sons, Van Oegingen turned away from what he considered the loveless world of cycling and dedicated himself fully to spreading the gospel. He took to the streets to try to convince people in the album Surdsword of the message of eternal life through Jesus. The roof inscription: Van Oegingen initially only placed a banner with the text, Jesus leafed, in his front garden. Unsatisfied with the banner, which he thought was only visible to cyclists, to make the message visible from a nearby highway, he painted Jesus Saves on the roof of his farmstead. To ensure the text was visible in the dark, the Van Oegingens aimed spotlights at the roof. Legal battle. Guysen-Landen municipality took issue with the text shortly after its completion. In a letter to Van Oegingen, the municipality indicated that the text did not fit into the landscape according to municipal aesthetics regulation, and the warning read, the letters were too large and too contrasting, and as Van Oegingen did not have a permit, he was threatened with a fine of €500 per week, according to Van Oegingen. This threatened his freedom of speech and freedom of religion, and he received support from various quarters, including people who did not support his message. The municipality indicated that there would be no further issue if the message covered a smaller area. Van Oegingen refused and pointed to other large inscriptions found in the municipality in his defense. The legal battle became a protracted affair. A special appeals committee was established, and a hearing regarding the case was held in the summer of 2009, which ruled in favor of the municipality. However, the Van Oegingen family took no action to remove the offending tax, and a new coat of paint was applied over the letters. Sometime later, the administrative court in Dordrecht ruled that the municipality would have to reconsider the case, and that, until then, the inscription did not have to be removed. Van Oegingen accepted that ruling, but thought that the court should have ruled that the decision was in violation of religious freedom. On December 3, 2009, the municipality imposed a fine of €15,000 on Van Oegingen. He also brought this measure before the Council of State, which ruled on July 14, 2010, in favor of the municipality. Van Oegingen then announced that he would take the case to the European Court of Human Rights when the municipality ordered the right roof tiles removed. He had the letters painted orange, Jesus, representing Jesus as King, and red, wet, representing the blood of Christ, by a number of young people on August 31, 2010. The municipality of Guysen-Landen, nevertheless, decided to proceed with enforcement, fining Van Oegingen €500 per week that the orange-red tax remained in place. His lawyer announced new legal action. In summary proceedings, the courts declared in favor of Van Oegingen. The municipality of Guysen-Landen had to stop collecting fines because its decision contained no mention of orange and red letters. In November 2010, the municipality and Van Oegingen came to a compromise to settle the conflict. The text will be made smaller. The letters will no longer be 13, but 10 roof tiles high, and made up of classic orange roof tiles. Aftermath. The lawsuit became very famous in the Netherlands. The word Dakvangelist became the third most popular word in the Van Til selection for the lifestyle word of the year. Since 2012, Van Ocean has ran a poster campaign with his Jesus Saves posters at various sites around the Gothenburg area. With these campaigns, he has come into conflict with local authorities, ending up in jail in September 2013 because of a poster campaign. Van Oysgen later led the political party Jesus Leeft and participated in the 2014 Dutch local elections, obtaining 0 seats. Bye for now.